Okay, so most people, they're familiar with the phrase that Jesus lives within you. And I think that's kind of a cliche religious phrase that we say, hey, Jesus lives in me. But do we really realize the ramifications of what we're saying when we say that Jesus really lives in us? Because, like, Jesus really does live in us. And Jesus is a real person. Like, Jesus is a really, really real person. And I don't know how else to say that, but I mean, it's one thing to just say, hey, Jesus lives in me, and that mean absolutely nothing. But it's something else to say that Jesus lives in me, and it means everything, and it transforms my life because Jesus is living in me, and Jesus is changing me, and Jesus has turned me into a new creation. I mean, Jesus is a very real person. Just like the Holy Spirit is also a very real person. And so, like, Jesus dwells within us. And so how can our lives not be radically different because Jesus dwells within us? And because the Holy Spirit dwells within us too, then, I mean, that should even make our lives even more, like, radically different, because the Holy Spirit lives within us, and the Holy Spirit moves within us. But anyways, let's go to the next subject. Jesus wants us to encounter him inside of every phase of our lives. And so, like, a good example for me would be the speech impediment. And so Jesus wants to encounter me inside of the speech impediment. But this, this goes so much deeper. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but Jesus wants to encounter us at every phase of our lives. And Jesus wants to encounter us all the time because we're always interacting with Jesus. And there's no way that we can't be interacting with Jesus. But Jesus wants to transform our lives. And I know this is a short video, but I think I'm going to leave it at that, because that is actually a lot of information. Like, a lot of information. So, anyways, see you guys later.